going on, everybody? Hey, looky who got a new intro. Have a friend of mine make that for me because I am not that talented. And if you look in the upper right hand corner, looky, there's my name. Brently educated himself as he's not feeling good. Well, anyway, as promised, I got you some Battlefield 4 footage. This will more than likely be my last Battlefield video because Hardline's coming out. Interesting. Next Tuesday, which is St. Patrick's Day. So I will go pick up my excuse me. I'll go pick up my copy, and I'm really looking forward to this one. But one thing I want to talk to you all about, I want to get this off my chest, is there's this big scandal involving my fraternity, not my chapter, but my fraternity's chapter at the University of Oklahoma over racism. When I saw the video Sunday night of them, basically saying there will never be an N-word SAE, it made me sick. A bunch of kids, basically now, they ruined it for everyone. I think it was good that the school came down quick and hard, kicking them off campus. Our international headquarters yanked their charter. Then, the school expelled the two main guys seen in the video. Personally, and, I'll probably get flagged for this, but in my day, we did have a black guy in the house. We had a bunch of Koreans in the house. We had a Filipino in the house. We were a diverse house, but if we wanted to sing a song like that, we could have got away with it. Because we didn't have YouTube. We didn't have cell phones with cameras on it or any of that stuff. It was a different time. And nowadays, everything is PC. For the better or worse, that's not my judgment. But to purely say that there's never... the song was stupid. These guys were freshmen that were singing it, so it was taught to them by somebody else. So I don't blame the freshmen 100%. But, they're grown men. They're adults. They should have known better. They should have, said something. But I have a feeling my rest of my brothers in Sigma Alpha Epsilon are going to take a good hard look at themselves, especially the active members, and realize that this shit can't happen anymore. It's just not cool in this day and age. Time to get rid of the old Jim Crow 50s, whatever way of thought, if you want to survive nowadays. And, and it's funny how now I just saw in the news that now Evanston, Illinois, that's the international headquarters of Sigma Alpha Epsilon, they're now looking into chapters in Texas and Louisiana. I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but it's really funny how all these chapters that seem to be racist are down in the South. I've said lots of places in the South have been ass backwards and still hasn't gotten over that they lost the Civil War. But that's just my opinion because I know a lot of idiots that live down in the South. But anyway, the only thing, what was done was wrong. Absolutely wrong. Should never have happened. Any punishment that comes to these kids, I got no problem with. If they get kicked out of school, if they get their pins yanked, I got no beef with that. Because, they're smart enough to realize in this day and age you can't do that shit anymore. But to have the actions of a very few label the thousands of us alumni that, had nothing to do with this and all that crap is not fair. I was called a racist the other day. And if you know me personally, yeah, I make a lot of jokes about stereotypes, which some people think are racist. But people that know me, especially I do have black friends, and I'm not trying to sound like you're stereotypical racist, but my black friends have no problem with me making fun of them because they make fun of me, I make fun of them because I'd love to have a stereotype like black men have. And yeah, I wish I was black from my waist to my knees. My friends think that's funny. I'm not being racist. I'm just being funny. And there's a big difference. But anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox about the racist thing because I'm also, as you all know, I live in northwest Missouri, and Ferguson, Missouri looks like it's going to blow up again. A couple cops got shot during a protest. and I just saw it they're out of the hospital. They're going to be okay. But yeah, that whole east side of my state's just really getting nasty, and I don't even know what to comment on it. I joke around that, oh, there comes race war again, but it's just sad. I just wish we could all get along, and I know that's the stereotypical tree hugging hippie excuse, but that's my 2 cents. Okay, let's get on to happier things. My garden, well, I haven't started yet, but the weather's turned around. It finally feels like spring. Had to turn on my air conditioner today for a little bit because it got a little stuffy in the house. It's getting in the 70s during the day, and I've got all these little tomato sprouts just growing. I got cauliflower sprouts. I got pumpkin sprouts. I got peppers, like bell pepper sprouts. I got cherry tomatoes, which should be sprouting any day now. Yeah, what's the other thing I got? I'm drawing a blank. Oh, green beans. Yeah, I mean, I used to do this as a kid. I really enjoyed it, and I'm going to have a little garden, and I cannot wait because I will get my tiller, and, oh, shit, next Saturday is my birthday. Not the 14th, but the 21st. I'll be 40. I'm going to get my tiller. I'm going to tear up my yard. I'm going to plant some mess in it, but not too much because the last frost of the year usually is in mid-April, so I don't want to lose all the work I've put so much time into. But I'm looking forward to this garden this year. I enjoy it. It's a hobby. It's a healthy hobby. And, tell you one thing, chicks, even fat chicks, they love fresh homegrown tomatoes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, in my neck of the woods, if you've got a whole bunch of homegrown tomatoes in the summer, they will come a-running. So I'm looking forward to that. Got a letter from the Butterfly Princess. She's still locked up in Orange County Gray Bar Hotel. I found out she's going to be there until late May, which didn't surprise me. But then I'm also hearing rumors through reliable sources through her family that after she gets out, she'll have like a month out, and then she's got to go back in for another year. And I'm like, wow, what the hell's going on? Because, like I said, she has lied to me before, but as far as I know, that once she did her time for this, she was done. All of her legal shit was taken care of. So, I don't know. Anyway, she wrote me a letter saying how she's taking computer classes. She wanted to know about my personal stuff, which I won't discuss with her because I don't trust her. I am feeling better for everyone. Everyone that asked. And anyway, it was really kind of a boring letter, so I wrote her back. She missed her kids. So I printed out some pictures of her kids I found that her now ex-husband took and threw on his Instagram. No, I didn't hack or anything. His Instagram's public, so anyone and their mother can just do a search and bing, bang, boom. So hopefully that cheer up. She wanted pictures of my plants because I'm really proud of them. Look, it's a Midwest thing. Growing your own foods, just think. Kind of like everyone in the Midwest, my age, at one time pitched a tent in their backyard and camped out overnight. That's just what we do in the Midwest. Saw the Book of Mormon. I think I talked about that last week. Well, anyway, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't nearly as funny as it had a few funny parts, but to me, it wasn't nearly as funny as Avenue Q, and it was okay. I can see where the artsy fartsies would like it, but the people that think George Carlin and Andrew Dice Clay are the funniest people on earth, it's just not raunchy enough for me. It's too haughty. But anyway, I enjoy it. If you get a chance to see it, go ahead and see it. It's pretty decent. What else is going on? Weather's coming. St. Patrick's Day's coming. Going to be a lot of DUI checkpoints. Do not drink and drive. It ain't fucking worth it. Next Saturday's my birthday. Shop now and avoid the rush. I do have an Amazon wish list, but again, it's a wish list, and my wishes never come true. And I don't know how I did on this game. I did okay, but hey, it was the middle of the night, and I was drinking, so I didn't give a shit. But anyway, love my new intro. Love my little thing in the right-hand corner. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will try to get you some hardline footage next week. And